Welcome back guys to another video, and do I have an absolute treat for you guys. And in this video I'm going to give you more free property websites that you can use to actually level up your investment game. And the first website I want to talk about is Archester or Archester. I'm not really too sure, but I tell you what, it is an amazing website that you guys need to be using. It is a website that you can look through development plans, you can look at flood zones, bushfire zones, zoning, all throughout the entirety of Australia. So you don't need to go to different council maps across Victoria or New South Wales or Queensland. You can just use this one tool which does it all for you. And just to show you what this looks like, I'm going to just show you Albury-Wodonga, for example. You can look through the zoning of it, so you can actually see which parts are low residential zoning, which are medium, which are commercial zones. And this is a really simple tool to use. And you start to scroll down, you can see various different layers, basic contours, east street frontage. And then what's really important as an investor is this here. You have flood zones, which show you which areas or which parts of the locations actually flood, for example. And then you've also got bushfire zones, so you can see which properties will be in a bushfire zone, as well as a heritage overlay and other amazing zonings like electricity lines, etc. Right? This is really useful information and really useful tool to quickly analyze a different location. And just to show you an example of what that looks like, we know that Shepparton is in a bit of a flood zone, and we can see that a large part of it is in a flood zone. And so you don't need to go to Vic Plan, for example, to look at the flood maps and then work it out slowly. You can use this one simple tool. Now, yes, I do have the paid version of this at the moment because I'm just trying out different tools, but all these flood zoning maps, the heritage maps, bushfire, etc., it's free to use. And by no means am I being promoted or do I get kickbacks from this website. I just think it's an amazing tool that I think you guys should try out. It will really speed up your property research journey. Now, say for example, I was looking at this property in Shepparton. All I have to do is type in that address into this website and it will come up with its information. And you can even see that it is a site with potential for development, which is really useful. And then if you want to go into more details, you can upgrade the plans, etc., whatever. But it is still extremely useful. It also has CoreLogic insights into the property value, etc., which you can go into if you wanted to. And it gives you a lot of information on what potentially the land can be used for in the future, as well as different planning rules. So this is a really useful website that you can use in your investment analysis to help you determine if a property is worth considering or not. And if you want more free websites to use for your investment journey, then you need to subscribe to my free weekly newsletter. Guys, I talk about a different suburb every single week. So you get the most up-to-date information possible. It's even more up-to-date than my YouTube stuff. And I also do free offers and stuff like that. So go subscribe to my free newsletter and you will not regret it. It is absolutely amazing, if I say so myself. Now, what other websites are also great? It's this website right here called Australian New Zealand Infrastructure Pipeline. This website is extremely useful if you want to find new infrastructure projects. And all you have to do, for example, here I can see a Riverina redevelopment program worth about 1.7 billion, and it's already under delivery that's coming into this area. I can see nearby projects that might be happening which will be worth of interest, and this is just me simply looking at different locations. You can also look at it on a list view or a map view, up to you how you would like to utilize this. It is a really useful site, guys. Say I was looking at Albury-Wodonga, for example, and we start to zoom into the location, you can actually see what projects. There's $301 million awarded inland rail project that might be happening. Then you've also got the Albury-Wodonga Regional Hospital project worth $558 million. So if you're wondering what site I can use to find out infrastructure projects that might be coming up in the area, that might be under delivery all throughout the entire country, then this is a website you need to have in your arsenal. So please go check it out. It's free, it's really easy to use, and more people should be aware of it. And by the way, sneaky little tip, this is what BAs use to start their research. They just don't talk about it that much, apart from Terry Ryder as well. Now, what's another website that you should be using? You should be using property.com.au. Now, this is a website that is linked to realestate.com, or I'm pretty sure it's affiliated some way or other, but it is still a really useful website to use to quickly understand different information about a potential property. Let's take this property here, for example, and type it into research any property, and I find that property. It will give you an estimated value. Now, to be honest, I don't really care about this property value because the way I value properties is through comparable sales. However, what it does give me is a history of that property, like when it's being sold, what the list date was, when it was last sold, how much it was rented out for, etc., etc., etc. And what's really good is that it gives you the property boundaries, the default satellite views, and what's even better is that it quickly already looks at whether it's in a bushfire zone, a flood zone, or a heritage zone. Now, this is not gospel. You should be doing your own due diligence anyway, but this is a really quick way. By simply typing the property's address into this website, it will give you that zoning, those issues, and those overlays. Another really good thing is they look at surrounding properties and what's been recently sold. So a really easy way to look at comparable sold listings, which you can base your value off from there. Of course, do your own due diligence, etc. And you can see nearby schools, nearby secondary schools. So you can see if it's a close by or it's near its walkable distance. Is it going to have more value because it's close by to a school? And so this is really useful information that is captured on one page, basically on one click. So if you are not using this website, then to be honest, you're a bit silly because it gives you so much information so quickly. Now, another really good website that you guys want to be using is Picky.com. Now, once again, I'm not affiliated with this website or their YouTube channel, etc., but it is a really good website to quickly look at information on a very high level. It gives you a buying window, the population size, suburb dwellings, and then you can do more in-depth suburb research. And what's really useful about this website is that you can do street level research. So you can see what levels of public housing there are and where it is. You can also look at sold prices. You can also look at owner-occupier levels. So you can find the desirable pockets of a suburb. You can look at rent prices, all at a very high level, but quickly. That's the key, right? You can do research very quickly. And that's really good. And this website is great for that. Now, keep in mind though that this does require an account, and I do believe they limit you to 5 suburbs before you have to pay for an account membership. So once you decide on a suburb and you want to do more in-detail research, that is when it is best to do that research, right? But it's a really good website, I think, from a standpoint of looking at owner-occupier levels as well as the public housing as well. And I generally find it's pretty accurate. Now, of course, I always say do your due diligence with a local property manager, but this will act as a good guide for you guys. Apart from OpenStats and stuff like that, you can look at properties on sale as well as various other information, which is worth considering. But this is the street level research is where this value is really at. And like I always say, I never take these market cycle indicators into account, but it's fairly accurate in my opinion. So that's another website that you guys can use to level up your property game. And remember, these are all free. So I'm telling you how to do property investment research absolutely for nothing. So the least you guys can do for me is hit the like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get more content like this. Wouldn't you love it? All right. And the last website that I'm going to show you guys is the socioeconomic index website. And what this is used for is to quickly analyze the socioeconomics of an area. Now, you would have noticed on my previous research videos, for example, that they will have an ERSAT score right about here. And what you can do is that this is a free website which will actually show you the ERSAT score, which is really nifty because if you don't want to keep paying for a membership, then you can use that. And then you look at statistical level area 1, and this will break down every single suburb by its socioeconomic index. And you can definitely tell it's damn accurate, because when you look at North Melbourne, it is definitely more rough and it has a socioeconomic index of 1, and you can see some of the inner east suburbs having a higher socioeconomic index. So this will help you quickly analyze which suburbs have good socioeconomics, good levels, or good rap essentially. All right. So this is another free website that you guys can utilize in your journey without having to pay a single dollar out of your wallet. So I hope this video has really helped you guys out. And if you do need that extra help, that extra guidance, and you're lost and you're not sure about where to invest next, or if you should buy this property or that property or this suburb or that suburb, that's when you join Under 450k. We are a private community with over 280 members helping each other out. It's $35 a month. It's an absolute no-brainer. When you're buying a $500,000 to $1 million asset, the return on investment is absolutely insane. There's over 49 reviews for you guys to go have a check out of, read of, etc. Any questions, leave it down in the comments below, and I am here to help you out. Till next time, thank you very much.